Good afternoon, people. Just on my way. Well, I'm just going to do my daily routine of laps and stairs. Life is okay. I'm slightly feeling a little bit depressed because I feel deformed. After taking a good look at my elbow, realizing I'm in a lot longer of a situation than I had presumed. I'm gonna be off work for probably about 5 months because my job is sort of a heavy-duty labor job. So it kind of sucks. But I'm just gonna try and stay positive. But I would say that things are starting to really finally settle into my brain that I can't really do what I used to be able to do. And it's gonna be a long time before I get to do what I'm used to being able to do. What's scaring me the most about my elbow is just how bulged out it still is. And when I look at my arm, it looks deformed. I feel like I have a deformity. I don't think it's ever gonna look the same again. It's kind of scary. I feel like, you know, I have a life-altering situation. And I didn't think it was that big of a situation until I really look at the swelling and bruising. But if you look, I guess it's hard to see with everything on, but basically this part of my elbow where it looks really, you can see the bone definition right there, basically my funny bone. I don't really have a funny bone anymore. I just have this large chunk of metal that I can feel, and I don't have feeling there. So it's kind of freaking me out. The scariest part of all of this is I just didn't realize that, I honestly didn't realize how big of a surgery I really had. And how serious this really is. Really, because right here, like, it's still so swollen and it just seems deformed to me. I know I'm not gonna have the same movement ever again that I used to, and when I touch there, it freaks me out. It sticks out. It actually sticks out compared to the other side. If you look at the other side, it's very defined, and this side is just very round and bulky. I'm wondering if it is still swollen, it's still bruised. It just feels like I don't have feeling there, and it just freaks me the hell out. And then, just like I said, comparing my arms, it's like, yeah, I have a life-altering situation, and it's affected my job, my career, kind of everything. And it's really making me look at life a little bit differently. Like, I have a kid, and I gotta be here for him physically, and I mean, he's calling me robot arm. It's funny, but at times it's not really funny, you know? So it's hard remaining positive when I need to at times. I'm starting to mentally affect me finally. So there's that. So there's a lot of mental aspect with this, and I don't know, man. I just know I'm in it's a long road ahead, man. It's bad. We're doing it. Back to the routine, man. I gotta lose weight. I'm getting fat. It's one thing I gotta admit. I've been gaining weight since this thing has been broken, because I'm used to being on foot a lot more, using my hands a lot more, doing pull-ups, doing push-ups, doing all sorts of things. And now I'm restricted to this, essentially, and lifting no more than 5 pounds on this. I gotta do what I gotta do to remain fit and to remain healthy, and it is what it is, and it kind of sucks, but like I said, I gotta keep my brain okay, right? That's what it all comes down to. Oh man. So yeah, this is day 3. Day 3. We are in week 6, everybody. This is the Sunday. This is Sunday. It's do a little movement check here. I'm keeping up with my exercises. There is a few things I'm probably going to mention soon enough. Man, I'm freaking out a little bit because there's certain things every day that I'm learning that I can't do. For example, this is as far back as I can go with this. I can touch my shoulder with my thumb. Not so much. That's about the extent as I got for that. Yesterday I couldn't even touch my head. Today I can touch my head. I was able to. I can't really get back here, but it's getting better. It's getting better. Yesterday I was freaked out. I went to shave my head, and I'm so used to putting the shaving cream in my left hand to, you know, cream up my head, and I went to go do it, and I'm like, I can't do it. But I did a lot of stretching last night. Puts a lot of tension on the elbow, man, to like bend this way. It really like right on the pinpoint. It just feels like it's gonna pop out. So I've been exercising that way now too. So I do the exercise this way, and I do the exercise going that way. So yeah, I guess I'll do it with this arm to show you. But that's as far as I can get back with here. And when I do the stretch going back, all the tension that I feel right there on the forearm, right near the elbow, when I go like that, it feels like a chunk of metal wanting to pop out. So I can go that far, but when I do the stretch this way, it hurts on the pinpoint of my elbow. When I go back this way, it freezes, it locks, and it's like, to go like that. But that's all I can do, and that's all I'm supposed to do. Doing this thing at 90 degrees, it is getting way better, but getting way easier. In fact, it's actually, I barely feel tension doing this, which is awesome. I'm not even close to being done. To be totally honest with you, I've been in a very, very moody spell the past few days since I got the cast off. I thought life would be easier with the cast off. In fact, it's almost harder. When you're forced to move something that doesn't want to move, and it hurts, it's painful. It takes so much energy, it's tiring. It's actually tiring to have my arm in this brace right now. So, but we'll do a number check. Let's check the numbers here. Again, he has it set to 20. When I fully extend, I'm actually down. I'm at the 60 mark. A few days ago when I started, I couldn't get past the 50 mark. So I have went up a notch, which I would say that's about 5 millimeters. I've extended, I've moved up like 5 millimeters on the little scale here. When I match up my notch with the notch that hits, I'm hitting 60. So that's pretty awesome. I'm feeling good about that. I'm also feeling good over the fact that I'm able to open a mason jar, which this is about the weight limit I can lift. When I lift this, I can feel the tendons in my forearm and everything. I can feel them. It kind of freaks me out a little bit, but I think that's like, I'm taking that as my body's telling me I'm at my weight limit. Like, it doesn't hurt, it just feels strange. It's like a weird, it's almost creepy. It's like, ugh, what is that? It's like almost like things have been moved around. Pretty sure things have been moved around.